G'day, it's Ped from Sydney, Australia, from the music room. How are you going? I'm going to do something that is out of my comfort zone. This Elvis Presley box set comparison, which I've been wanting to do for a long, long time. In a nutshell, we have two box sets of album collections. This one here is from, I believe, the mid-90s. I can't recall offhand when. I know I bought this in 97, 98, around 97. I bought this. It might have been 98, but I believe it was released in around 96 or earlier. Maybe people out there can tell me for sure. I'll have a look at the booklet. This was released only recently. This is the album collection box set as well. This is a 50 CD box. This is 60. As you can see, they're somewhat different in size. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each box and weigh up their pros and cons for you. Okay? So we'll start with that one first. Just put your side over here for now. What we have here is a rather large, impressive looking box. It's so large that I've actually had to, it straddles over to the shelf over here. I've got it actually on a tripod with a table. Okay. It is somewhat unwieldy. I'll go into that a little bit in a minute, but it is rather a large set. The box art is quite impressive. Got that on top as well. Okay, pardon the glare from the light. But as you can see, the front box art is replicated on the spines of the CDs. In a nutshell, it's a 50 CD box, 40 albums, plus 10 double features. 4 of those actually also appear in a box set that I've got up here, which is the double features box, like so. Okay, the first 4 that were released, I believe, in 1995. So there is some duplication. Those CDs have got different artwork on them. These, as I said, they've got the connected spot on artwork. The artwork is represented as such. So there's a number. There's the Elvis Presley collection up here. Rear art. A booklet. The CDs look like that. They're uniform, so they look that way all the way through. This is BMG 1996, according to this CD. So this is released in 1996. The booklets, for the most part, I believe from memory, have lyrics in them. So it's an extra, right? They don't content with just replicating cover art. However, they don't contain any inserts that were supplied with the albums. Like, for example, you don't see company image sleeves. You don't see. I believe there were stickers and labels and such, calendars, that sort of thing that were also included. You won't see that represented in here. Okay. As I said, there were 10 double feature CDs. I believe. Like so. That's one of them there. Kid Galahad and Girls, Girls, Girls. Okay. That's actually, I believe, in that box set up top as well. So, you've got these all doubled up. Kid Galahad was originally an EP, so it wasn't an LP. And then you've got Girls, Girls, Girls. So you've got extra stuff that didn't appear on the original LP as well. The booklets here are different in that they carry the format of that series at the time. Like so. And on top of that, we have a booklet. 96-page book. includes a certificate of authenticity. Though it's not numbered. These sets are not numbered. So they're not, I don't know that they're actually limited. But if they are, they're not numbered. If they weren't limited at the time. Each CD is represented by half a page. So there's around half a page. Thereabouts. Some of it straddles over the next page. Continues on. So there's some details about each CD. Now, they're the pros. It's usually remastered CDs from the 90s, so the sound quality is of its time. That sounds good to my ears, but that's me. But there are some purists out there who don't like how they sounded, or prefer the later issues as they go along. That's the pros. The cons, unfortunately, are that it is a large box. So, as a collector, and this is a first world problem for collectors, it's hard to handle and hard to store, right? So, basically, I'm just going to raise that up a little bit. Okay. So, basically, it's hard to handle. So you're less likely to go back to it. Like if you own box sets, you know personally that sometimes you don't go back to box sets because you got to pull them out, open them up. Yeah, some of these bigger LP box sets, I'm actually finding that problem myself. Some of the LP ones, so I'm becoming less and less reluctant to buy them. As a result, depending on who they are. If they're Beatles, well, that's a different story. But with this, you've got that issue. Okay, so storage becomes a problem. Okay, the front CD cover art is limited to that, and you got the border, so it's reduced as a result. Insert cover art, as I said, insert artwork not included. There are no Camden and Pickwick albums, so no Burning Love, no I Got Lucky, no Separate Ways. There's a few others. I believe Flaming Star was another one. It was a Camden album. I'll show you more of that in the other set. Okay. With this, also, while the lyrics are an extra in here, there are some lyrics that are actually incorrect, and they're printed as they're sung. So there's a version of Hey Jude in here where Elvis sings, "Oh, hey Jude, don't be a fool," which is wrong. That's not the lyric, okay? That's actually printed on the CD in the lyric sheet. So they're printed as Elvis sings it. So we got that as well. Okay. So there's those issues. The other thing too is that because of the lack of Camden and Pickwick releases, you also will have a lack of some songs. I can tell you that, for example, Separate Ways is not included in this set. Even though this is 50 CDs, this is not complete recordings. Studio recordings of Burning Love and Separate Ways are not included. Burning Love is included, but it's included as a live version. And that'll be on the Yellow Heart from Hawaii album. I had looked before, and Separate Ways is not in the set at all. So, if you want a complete recording set, this is not the one to get, unfortunately. Snowbird. This is one of the advantages of this booklet, is that it has got an alphabetical listing of the tracks in the back, which will tell you where to find the CD, where to find the songs on the CDs. That's handy to have. So you can see that there's 3 versions of the American Trilogy. There's 2 versions of Also Struck, which is the opening thing. All Shook Up, you've got 3 versions of that, okay, on different CDs. Almost 2 versions of that, Big Hunger Love. So you can actually see Blue Suede Shoes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versions of that. So you've got repeated versions of songs in here, right? but you've also got songs that are missing as well. So unfortunately, that's a drawback with this collection. So there's that. So I'm going to just move this. So just bear with me a second. I'm going to try and move this thing carefully. Put it back. This part of it, which is the Elvis Presley album collection, 50s. This is the 60 CD box set. The more recent set that came out. That's the lid. That's, in case you haven't seen it before, the spines, and like so. That's the box lid. The card that comes with it. There's also a pipe sticker which I've kept put inside the lid. The card that details all the albums that are listed. Usually that's found inside this envelope. Comes with these CDs, 60 CDs here. 3 of them are from the vaults. I'll show you one. That's a 70s one. Show the other 2, if I can get them out. It's a little bit cumbersome. The 60s and 50s. These are actually bonus CDs, non-LP traps. '70s there. Replica labels, period appropriate. That's orange label for that one. I'll show you more of that later on. That's the 60s one. And also the plastic sleeves weren't supplied with the set. They're things that I've supplied myself. Bought them. I try to, where possible, put plastic inner sleeves in my CDs and also my LPs. I find it strange that you can go to so much trouble with the production of such a set and skimp on this little detail. I don't get why they do that, but that's me. Bonus stickers. These are hype stickers that were found on the original releases of some albums. You can actually mix and match them, put them with the appropriate albums if you like. This is how the albums look. Strong, sturdy card, replicating the cover art. Doesn't have any extra track information beyond what was on the originals. Again, we get to period appropriate labels. Like so. I'm going to put that over here. Let's share the book in a minute. To give you an example though, this set includes original albums plus some Camden albums, Camden Pickwick albums. So things like the Burning Love in Separate Ways as albums aren't included, but there are others like Let's Be Friends, for example. Which has an appropriate blue Camden label. So the labels are all side 1 details. That's number 37, so it goes in here. Each spine has got lettering and there's a number on the bottom, so you can actually see where they go. There are some gatefolds. The Christmas album, for example, and in fact the booklet as well. So effectively the cover art has been replicated for the most part. You've got the original booklet that came with this crisp cell. And also, in some cases, where there were extra inserts, like for example pictures, they are also included. That's number 4. They can go there. For example, that one there, Elvis in Memphis. Memphis, Vegas, Elvis in person. Let's do a tour of these. Like so. Also on the back. So they're included as well. And again, period appropriate label with the orange RCA. Some even have the Dynaflex lettering on them as well. So there you have it. The book is stunning. 296 pages, immensely detailed. If you're going to do a book like this, this is what you have to do as well. Track by track annotations. You know, you've got details of when they're recorded, what sessions, that sort of thing. Section of if you're that geeky enough to want that. The only minor drawback is that it doesn't have a song listing in the back like the other one does. So it doesn't tell you, you can't see at a glance where these, if you look for a particular song, where you'll find them. But then if you're enough of a fan, you'll know, you'll know where to find them. Okay, as I said, the covers are quite strong, quite stunning. Plus you've got the fact of this box being a lot easier to handle. So if you're more likely to go back to it as such. So there you have it. That's my overview of the 2 sets. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you got something out of it. I'm not an Elvis expert, okay, so take it for what it is. This is an overview, okay. There are probably, I think there might be a couple of other videos that may be more detailed, but I've been wanting to do this for a long time and do a comparison of the 2 sets, okay. Of the 2, this is probably superior for the fact that it's got more CDs, it's easier to handle, better packaged, better sound as well. The extra inserts are a bonus as well. K-fold 3, as I said, there's a low half and wide. Okay, and in fact, what I was saying about Dynaflex, well, that's replicates the the quadraphonic disc as it appeared. Okay, so there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. This little video of mine. Okay, I hope it hasn't gone too long for you, but hopefully you've got something out of it, and hope maybe you've learned, if you've been thinking about buying these sets, if you've seen them, this may help you make your choice as well. Okay then, thank you very much. Take care everybody, and thank you very much.